we at Business Today chose to go out looking for the CEOs who had defied the odds to deliver exceptional performance. And by faithing them and their achievements, we decided to focus on how to encourage corporate leadership. It is this thought that sowed the idea of BT MindRush in our minds earlier this year.
Leadership is a performing art. Those two items have to be specific, have to be practical, have to be such you can repeat, repeat, repeat.
The prepared mind to generate new things that have a better chance of quality is one of the signature skills of creativity. Right?
There is no leadership without courage. A successful corporation is built on the foundation of top quality people with appropriate competencies at every level.
I'm sure all of you are successful enough to understand unless you do right things will not happen to you in your businesses. Yes or no? The same with this business also. Unless you do the right things will not happen to you.
Everybody in this room, everybody on the planet knows what they do, 100%. Some know how they do it, you know, your differentiating proposition, USP, but very few of us know why we do what we do.
At HDFC, we've always believed that in the financial services business, market share can never be a parameter to great success.
We all tend to put management structures and review mechanisms, and that's how we run companies.
Even as we work with the regulator and the government on the macro front, NPAs, large concentration in public sector banks, there are several issues that we can tackle at the micro level.
My objective in these 60 minutes is to try and show you that you can actually look at those thoughts in a different way than you normally look at.
Because of the belief that I personally have in India, we have actually exited some of our businesses internationally at a profit and brought close to $1 billion back to invest in India, in healthcare and in financial services.
It's great. I've been at Business Today Awards for a long time now.
Business Today has chosen to present me the best CEO overall and the best CEO in the automobile industry.
We create the productive capacity in India to be able to sustain high growth over a long period of time. And it is that sustained high growth over a long period of time that has been the miracle that we have seen in China, where they've grown over 9% for 30 years and transformed that country.
The criteria of being able to decide. It reminds me of Julius Caesar. We read it a number of times in class 8. And I think one of the lines that has stuck in my mind is that there is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the yes, leads on to fortune.
मैं यही मानता हूँ कि व्यापार करना हो तो पहले आप लोगों की समस्या के समाधान के निराकरण की सोचेंगे तो आपकी समृद्धि तो अपने आप बढ़ेगी। यदि सारे व्यावसायिक लोग एक दिन संकल्प ले लें कि जो मैं अपने बच्चों को नहीं खिला सकता, जो मैं अपने परिवार को नहीं दे सकता, ऐसी कोई चीज मैं नहीं बनाऊंगा, एक दिन से नकली और मिलावट की समस्या खत्म हो सकती है।
You learn that negotiation isn't about dollars and cents. It's not about euros or rupees. It's not about lives lost or lives saved. It's not about health outcomes. It's not about emotions. Negotiation isn't about any one currency. Negotiation, fundamentally, when you look across all these different environments, whether you're negotiating with families, you're negotiating with terrorists, you're negotiating with patients, you're negotiating with a business partner, negotiation is always fundamentally about human interaction.
We want India to become honest. Demonetization is a transformative program to make India and Indians who are already tech savvy to realize that we need to speed up our journey on the path of transparency and honesty. That is what the larger philosophical precept behind demonetization is.